to drink a glass of water, before you pour water into the glass, you make sure that the glass is clean and empty. This is precisely what we do when we do this exercise of self-awareness program. Unless you know where you stand, what you are, what are your potentials, what are your weaknesses, what are your talents, where do I need help, what do I have to give it to the world, to develop. This is self-analysis. As I mentioned a little while ago, unless you have motivate yourself, even to get up in the morning, starting from that, to pray or to do all your morning ablutions, sometimes you have to motivate yourself, you see. Every minute to concentrate. Now I'm talking so much. Unfortunately, it is sort of monologue now. To keep you, to make you listen, you have to motivate yourself. It is simply that. Whatever you want to achieve, you have to motivate. Because this is the age, nobody else can motivate you. They can inspire you. They can make you think, as Socrates says. So, self-awareness. I hope you get an idea about what is self-awareness. Can somebody send some response? What is self-awareness? How do you do it? How do you go about with making yourself aware of your potential, your weakness?
Yeah.
Can somebody?
Yes, ma'am. It's first of all, who am I? How am I? And what am I? To be aware oneself. At the same time, the situation around me. I feel that is what the awareness.
Very good. To know where am I? What am I? Who am I? It's a very important question. You know, in my end of my life skill classes, usually I make the students write that, who are you? That's a very, you can't answer it in one statement. What you said is perfectly all right. Start thinking, who am I? What are my surroundings? And then what are my potential? You know, now, knowing your positive qualities, you know, it will be a great exercise today. Sometime if you can just list all your positive qualities, you know, whatever your potential.
Video.
I'm so sorry. Uh, this one? Hello, I just want you to know, can you see this? Could you see this picture?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Video was
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
sorry, because the video was off here. Okay,
No, ma'am.
now is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Only you can visible, ma'am.
You can't? Okay.
He is available there.
Yeah, ma'am. Now it's okay.
You can see that
Yes,
bird.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now it's okay.
Okay, I was going blah blah with this bird, and you were not seeing it. Unfortunately, right now the technician tells me it is not off. Okay, so you can see this bird I was talking about. Okay, so comparing yourself to
Yes,
this
ma'am.
bird who is getting ready to move out into the world of uncertainties, you need to equip yourself with essential life scoping skills. Okay, and then the second thing what I mentioned was life coping skills is your path to a successful life. And the famous philosopher Socrates mentioned this. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. So that is what I am attempting to do. I'm just trying to make you think. And we were with this. That is, I've listed some essential life coping skills. The first one I've listed is self-awareness. And one of you gave an apt response saying that's being aware of your surrounding. Where are you? Who you are? Who am I? Okay, what are my situations, life situations? What are my potential? What are my qualities? Okay, what are my weakness? It's very important, you know. Sometimes some people are so arrogant and selfish, they don't even realize it. Poor thing, if they are aware of it, um, you know, I'm sure it will be, not only just aware, accept it. Yes, I have this weakness, I have to be careful. You know, most of the time, that checking yourself. So it's very, very important. Also, it's very important to know your potentials. That is, what am I good at? You know, please don't connect yourself. See, I wanted to be a computer professional, and my parents have asked me to do humanities subjects. I hate economics, but I'm forced to take because I have to. Parents have another dream, and I'm very good at humanities and fine arts. Now I have to take some science subject because my parents think that is better. All this contradiction is not the one I'm talking about. Okay, so even if it has happened in your case, in your life, it's always nice that you reason it out with. As I said, my only plus point of coming before you and talking is the exposure and experience which I've been in life. The same thing is true of your parents. People who have got better exposure, living a life situation. Already I have lived through various life situations. So also your parents, your teachers, they have lived through lots of life situations. And they have consciously analyzed it. Okay, so they are much competent enough to guide you. So even if there is little bit of confusion about all these things, you can reason it out with people and or your parents and or somebody, a mentor, and they will tell you why you have to choose a particular subject, why you can shine in that, why you can develop in that, what is the scope of doing that. You know, you may not understand it at your age. As I said, you are like this, just this bird which I showed you. Okay, just in that. So we need to allow people with experience and exposure to intervene in our life. So that we will do only if we are aware that the need has to come. You don't simply feed yourself. When you're hungry, you go search for food and fill your stomach. It is exactly like that. Okay, so we are analyzing, I need help. I need to discuss things. I need to reason out with somebody's help. I need to know what my potentials are. Do you know? Can somebody tell me, knowing your potential or your talents, what is the benefit of it? What is the benefit of knowing your strength, your potential? What is the benefit of it? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, there is some problem with this. Oh, technical problem is there. Okay. So, okay. Can somebody unmute and tell me what is the benefit of knowing your potential, your strength, your talents? Why should you know? In what way does it is going to help you?
Ma'am,
In what way it is going to help you?
can I answer this?
Yeah, please do.
Ma'am, I think we'll get a very nice exposure if you are very well known in our potentials. If you don't know your potentials and talents, and you get into some other field you don't even know, and that's a waste of time, I think so. When you know your talent which you're great in, I can think you can exposure a lot of yourself.
Okay, when you know you are good at something, if you move in that direction,
Yes,
so it is easy to achieve better. That was
better.
your answer, I suppose. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else wants to add to that or something more?
I
Why?
guess it
What?
Hello,
wouldn't
ma'am.
disappoint, ma'am.
Hello? Are
I
you?
guess it wouldn't disappoint us.
Yeah, it will not disappoint. That even positively, that's the negative. See, the moment I always tell my students, uh, I'm just diverting little bit at this juncture. In life, we should never, there should not be that vocabulary, that word problem in your life. It has to be challenge, right? From now onwards, all of you, my young friends, are going to say, yes, this is a challenge which I have to face it. Absolutely eradicate that word or that vocabulary problem from your vocabulary, okay? It's all challenge. So when we have, so I'm coming back. So when we know your potential, uh, positively, all our statements have to be positive statements. Like, when you know your potential, not only that you handle things better, but you get a confidence. You are much more comfortable. Yes, I can do that. I am good at this. Okay, I'm good at this. So that gives you an extra confidence here, right? I come here and say, I am good at communication. If I say, then I'll communicate better. If I come back, some people you have seen when you are in the school, you are given a chance to go up the stage. When you get the mic, some people, first they'll do some apology. I'm scared. I don't know how to handle it, but I will try to say something. Do you know that first statement itself pulls you down? Maybe you are scared, you are shivering, but you don't go up and admit it to. Okay, you simply say, okay, I am scared, I'm shivering, I have little confusion. This happens for your exam also. The best prepared student, the most intelligent student also, exam time. Honestly, I'm telling you, when I was a student, graduating, we always pray previous night, while preparing for the exam, we will think, God, some VIP should die. Tomorrow's exam should get postponed. Haven't you done that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Even
ma'am.
you are prepared, you want it to be over.
Yes, ma'am.
We simply tell, I wish somebody dies so that it gets postponed. Postponing it does more harm to your performance. Okay, you won't do well because your exam gets postponed. Okay, but we have done that only because deep down we have that insecurity. Okay, we think we get more time, we'll do better. No, yeah, it's all in life also, it is just that. Especially, I hope when you are in Philomena's campus, you will learn communication skills. So that's the first thing you do. That is, admit to yourself or tell yourself, I have this fear, my knees are knocking against each other, I'm shivering, but that is okay. I'll just go and do. I'll give it a try. Okay, this is being positive in everything, right? Somebody said there is a conflict when you are asked to take up a stream which you are not good at because your parents or your aunt or uncle, they would have seen your future. You can get into that, you can get a job there, and you are not very comfortable. I'm telling you, please be confident. Unless you are so, what to say, you hate that, then don't go hurt everything. But otherwise, I'm sure there will be other friends who are worse than this. I have observed with students in math stream. Most of the students dislike maths. The problem is because from childhood, you are not taught with the right perspective, right? Because
Yes.
some are lucky you have got the right perspective, but most students say, I'm scared of maths. My God, you want to learn computer, BCA, but when you come, you feel, my God, I'm not good at maths. There is one paper maths. Hello, friend, don't worry. It is all just that. You know, we are here. You are going to do it. Right? Don't have that phobia of disliking something before you experience it. You know, it's not like bitter gourd sabji or preparation your mother makes. She says it's very good for health. And you know you don't like it because it is bitter. Okay, but then when you taste it, she would have seen to it that she has put the right ingredients to make it palatable. You may not enjoy it, but you would simply will be able to take it. Studies, everything in life is like that. It's not complicated, it is simple. With our mindset, we are complicating things. So here I want you friends, all of you who are sitting with me, who are listening to me, please feel comfortable with yourself. Please relax. Life is not complicated. There are situations in the family, financial problems or this and that, and health problems, confusion, relationship problems. But that is part of, you see, when you drive on a road, you see road humps. Road humps are, you don't avoid road hump and drive. You just hold your clutch and brake and you slow down and then you negotiate that hump and go to the other side and then you fly. Okay, so this is how it is. So life, there are challenges, no more problems. So we learn to handle it. Again, coming back to that, just like you negotiate a road hump when you are on the road driving or riding, you have to handle all those challenges which comes. It's not going to be easy. It is easily said than done. When you are faced with real situations, it's not a comfortable scenario. That is why we start with self-awareness. If you have this potential, yes, I have this potential. I can do something about it. If not this, I can do something else. At least I have better health. I'm healthy, physically healthy, mentally healthy. I can do something. If not this, maybe I may not succeed in that, but I still have a physical and mental health. I'll do something. I'll achieve something. Okay? So that positive side, listing all your positive qualities, your strength will be one exercise which you are going to do today. Okay, so sometime when you find little time, just do that. What are my strengths? As some of you are also mentioned, knowing your strength. Hello, are you here or is it getting too much? Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice to hear that. I'm missing all your voices here. I'm just counting down that you can be in the campus and we can face-to-face interact and give a smile. You get lots of smile when you are in the campus. Here, unfortunately, I can't get a smile from very few. I can see limited this one. But at least when you smile, that makes somebody's day, right? So this is what is lacking now, but you can do that. You smile for yourself, yeah? Have you ever tried that? Do you smile for yourself? Can somebody tell me, whom do you love most in your life? At least one person. Who?
Myself.
Yourself. Very good answer.
myself.
Okay. Most of the guys, when I ask in the class, most of the guys say, I love my mama. I love my mama. I love my mama. I feel all mama's children. Okay, forget. But you have given the right answer. You have to love yourself. Even your mama wants that. Mama can love you, but if you don't love yourself, It's a disaster, right? So if you love yourself, you have to smile for yourself, no? Do you smile for yourself? Nobody else smiles at you also. You can smile for yourself, right? That gives you, you don't have to buy Fair and Glow now, or it was some other Fair and Lovely, now it is Fair and Glow. You don't have to spend money on that. You smile. That makes you feel attractive, right? And with all the mask and all, even I have a mask, I just removed it. I thought, easy to communicate. With all the mask and all, you don't need to spend money on cosmetics and lipstick, which of course I never did in life. So, but a smile, you fit yourself with a smile for yourself. Don't you love, as somebody said, I love myself. Don't you deserve a smile for yourself? Keep smiling. If not for anybody, keep smiling for yourself. Okay, that will take you a long way. So when you are aware of your potential, most of the time, especially our parents and elders sometimes do the mistake. When you make some mistake, they'll say, hey, you good for nothing. Useless fellow. Useless. Lazy. We get such comments at home, don't you? Sometimes for some mistakes. That they don't mean it, but that particular situation they would have mentioned. But you tell yourself, I am not useless. I have this potential. I am on my way. I'm going to achieve something. If you love yourself, you discover yourself. That is called self-awareness, which is very, very important. Don't live for anybody else now. Live for yourself first. Your father and mother and your elders want you to that. They can only give the external support. If they can't make you happy, they can give you material things. They can smile at you, sometimes they may not. But you have to live for yourself, no? So you have to smile for yourself.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, regarding this, I feel that self-talk also will help us a lot.
Very good, yeah.
When we
Self-talk.
look at the mirror and talk, appreciate oneself.
Yes, psychologists say that self-talk, that's what I put it in another words also, self-motivation. Self-talk, it's okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it. If not that friend ditched me, okay, I'm going to get another friend. Okay, right now I can manage even being friendly with myself. Okay, it's that self-talk, self-motivation. And before I wind up with this self-awareness discussion, I'm sure all of us have got some weakness, some are bitter. You get angry, you're very impulsive, you get irritated easily, you shout at people. All that is some of our weakness. Okay, and why should we know our weakness? Now, we already discussed why we should know our potential, our strength, in what way it's going to help us. We said it's going to make you feel more confident. It is going to help you in achieving something. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel comfortable with yourself. Even if mother says good for nothing, father says good for nothing, others say you are useless, your friends say you are useless. When you compare, you don't ever compare yourself. It is foolish to compare yourself with others, because all of us are born with a unique individuality. A unique individuality is there. Okay, so the second part of self-awareness, as I said, knowing your weakness. In what way it is going to help you? Knowing your weakness.
Ma'am,
What
knowing
way?
our weakness, we can able to overcome through that if we try little bit.
Exactly. Unless we know our weakness, we will not be able to reduce it, overcome it. We don't observe. You have observed, for example, when you go to a counter to buy a ticket, or you get into an auto rickshaw, and that fellow is so arrogant, give that, oh, this much. Whereas if you happily or with more, little more pleasant, interaction happens, even if he doesn't return your change, you feel comfortable, right? When you go to a crowd, you have seen some people are naturally just react and be very arrogant. You don't feel comfortable. Just like that, when you are arrogant and haughty natured, others dislike you. So if you know I am arrogant, if I'm aware of it, next time I'll say, hello, hold on, be careful. I have this jumpy nature, be careful. If you're aware, you will always overcome that. You will always reduce this weakness. So it helps you. Awareness of your weakness can help you to deal with it, to reduce it, to improve upon it. Whereas positive qualities can give you confidence, helps you be happy, to smile for yourself. When you smile for yourself, others can pick it up. If you have not, even when you have a mask on, when you smile, your eyes reflect that. Okay, so don't worry, even with mask, you can smile. Okay, any other question you have?
Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Please.
Regarding the weaknesses, I feel sometimes when I express when I'm in sad moment or I'm not able to overcome my difficulties, expressing crying.
Crying, that is an emotion. See, we are going to, we have done only the first one among the essential life skills. Okay, emotional intelligence is another skill which you are going to, this one. There's absolutely nothing wrong in crying. You get frustrated. That's an expression of your emotion, of frustration, is it not? Am I right? Is that one? So there's absolutely nothing. When you cry, you don't go to abuse somebody. That will create a bad impression about you to others, right? You simply cry and say, I just want. That is an expression of your emotion. There's nothing wrong. Even somebody was telling me the other day, it's usually people say, go hit a pillow. Do you know what I suggest to you? You simply hug a pillow. You feel much better. When you're angry with somebody, when you're frustrated, just go take a pillow instead of hitting a pillow and then bringing out your anger. Why don't you hug a pillow? Have you tried?
I have tried first.
Okay.
I will
Did it
try,
help?
ma'am.
Every time I do it, not only pillow, I have my sister. So whenever I get angry, she hugs me. So I'm fine.
Exactly. Have you seen when you are upset, your mother simply hugs you or your friend just hugs you? Why? That makes you feel more secure within yourself. The pillow doesn't share any emotion, but you feel a sort of, some human being does it now with all the physical distancing now. They said you can't. But have you seen when your mother is very angry, okay, you just go hug her like that?
Yes,
You'll
ma'am.
see how it melts, But and just because of I said go hug, don't go hug anybody. And in Indian social scenario, if you go hug, people can misinterpret. So I'm said the safest option, I told you, hug a pillow. Right, when you are angry, you cry. That's just an emotional. So your name is Nancy, I suppose. Nancy, there is absolutely nothing wrong in expressing your emotion. People without emotion are useless people. They suffer, others also suffer. Okay, we will come to another discussion on whether emotions are good, what is the importance of having emotion, how to handle it. It's an emotional intelligence skills. That is also an essential life skill. Okay, so I think today your head is saturated. If you have any other question on self-awareness, which is the first essential life skill which you should have, I repeat, I said this is the age of questioning yourself. Whatever question. Then that's the way to grow up healthy. And then we discussed few things. Why we need to equip yourself with all the skills. I said we need to equip ourselves to face, to interact, to be with people, to be at home, good relationship, above all, handle yourself. And then I'm just telling you, insisting on this particular thing. You yourself said self-awareness is just analyzing yourself, your positive qualities as well as your weakness. Your positive qualities can make you positive, give you more confidence. Okay? And your awareness of your weakness can always help you to work on it, to reduce it, to convert into strength, so that we become pleasing to people. Okay? We ourselves feel comfortable. Everybody wants to goody-goody with others, at least pleasing to people. We always love people who are pleasing, gentle, pleasant, right? We always look for people to be friendly, and you always say, oh, I wish my mother was like that girl's mother or that guy's mother. My father was like the neighbor's father. Okay, oh, my sister, oh, my brother was like that one's brother or sister. It's all natural. There's nothing wrong. But when you are happy with yourself, you learn to accept yourself. That's very important. Your uniqueness, your individuality. Only if you are accepting yourself, you can accept other person. And then I wind up by saying, please smile for yourself. Your eyes can tell you when you smile. Even with mask, you can smile and tell others that you are a happy person. You can tell yourself first that you are a happy person. Any more questions? Any more questions? Hello? If you have any more questions. So I gave you an exercise saying, I want you to list sometime, start writing your own positive qualities, and then few of your weaknesses. Okay, just write down somewhere. Next time when we meet, I'll give you another exercise. Okay.
Yes.
So this would be a great idea to start somewhere. Okay, let's make sure whether our cup is clean and empty before we pour our coffee. Okay. So, okay, if you have any more questions, otherwise, so.
Ma'am, can I say something?
Please, you're welcome.
Ma'am, when we spoke about our strength, there's a quotation, love what you do or do what you love. Coming to the strength, if we find out our strength, I think whichever job or whatever we do in our strength, I think we will love it. We will love doing it.
Yeah.
Yes, no, ma'am?
It's a great point. I will add something more to it, because sometimes, you have to do things which you don't enjoy. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because now at your age, I mentioned sometime, your age, you may not even aware of completely analyzing whether this is right, is it good for you. Okay, so there are certain things which before you dislike something, it's always nice to analyze. Love what you do and love what you do. That part is perfectly right, because when you love what you do, you put all your passion in it. Right,
Yes,
you have seen people fulfill the job, but people who are passionate about. When you are dressing, be passionate about how you do. If you are eating, enjoy your food. If you are talking to somebody, be passionate about it. In your relationship, be passionate about it. I'm not talking about romantic. Whatever you do. Some people you have seen, they love plants. Some people love pets. They are so passionate about whatever they do.
Yes,
Some
ma'am.
people are so good at cooking, so passionate about it. Some people are good with computer, all these things. They're so passionate. Whatever you do, if you love, you will be passionate. A very good statement made it. Very good. Okay. Then, no more questions? Then you can.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. Did you benefit from it? Did you pick up something?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. A lot.
Next class when you
Yes,
come.
ma'am.
Lots of things we have get it.
Okay, take care. Have a nice day. Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, take care.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Keep your mask. You can keep. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome. You're welcome.